know that the piano can help us learn about obedience? Let's go find out. Obedience is more than just the action of obeying. It also includes the attitude inside. God is not just pleased with the outward appearance of being obedient towards Him, but also the inward. He considers the heart and whether the heart is obedient toward Him or not. There's a verse in the Bible that says, "For the Lord does not see as man sees, for man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." 1 Samuel 16:7. Your attitude always starts in your heart. Sometimes you can hide an attitude in your heart really well for a long time. And sometimes that attitude works its way out into your actions and becomes very obvious to the people around you. But did you know that it's entirely up to you what attitude you have? God wants you to be in control of your attitude and make it so it pleases Him and the authorities He's placed in your life. So, just like you can control your attitude, so can I control how this piano sounds. I can choose to make this piano sound happy, or I can choose to make it sound sad. So sad. So those are two different attitudes that we can choose, and another one is angry. So those attitudes, just like I can control the attitude that the piano has, you can choose the attitude that you have to people around you. People can tell when you're happy or when you're sad or when you're angry. And when you are obeying people, that attitude is going to become evident, whatever attitude you have. So if you're happy, you should have a cheerful voice and a smile and a quickness when you're working. But it's obvious if you have a sad attitude when you're dragging your feet, when you're like sighing deeply, and when you're slow. Maybe even when you're crying at a certain task. A mad attitude would be like you complain and you roll your eyes and storm around and throw a fit. But God has placed authorities in your life, and those authorities you should be obeying in the same way that you should be obeying God. Colossians 3:23 says, "And whatever you do, do it heartily as to the Lord and not to men." So ultimately, when you obey your authorities, you are obeying God. It's crazy, right? So what do you do when you notice that you have a sad or angry attitude when you're obeying? You can change it and have a cheerful and happy heart, but that's really hard to do sometimes. So what I challenge you to do, if you're God's child, stop what you're doing, close your eyes, and pray and ask God to help you. Then choose to love the person that you're obeying. And you can do that instead of focusing on your own feelings. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope you have a good attitude when you obey others. Bye!